Well, hey there. The job search is not going well. Matter of fact, it's going quite poorly. So, we're just going to keep throwing darts at the wall until something sticks. Right now, we're going to do an audition for a voice gig that pays pretty freaking well, but it is incredibly extensive. Like, this is going to take weeks if I get it to record, not to mention editing. So, let's do this audition real quick and see what I think of it. We'll turn it in and hopefully get some good news, because this is a huge paying job. So, without further ado, here we go. I finally started watching that show everyone's been talking about, and I was honestly just going to check out one episode, but somehow I ended up 4 deep, and now I'm completely hooked. The weather's been so unpredictable lately. I leave the house thinking it's going to be chilly, and then by lunch I'm regretting every layer I put on. I've been saying for weeks that I'm going to start cooking more at home, and yet somehow there I was last night, standing in the kitchen, debating which delivery app to open. Did you end up doing anything fun over the weekend? I had big plans to be productive, but honestly I barely left the couch, and I don't regret it. I keep trying to get back into reading, and I even picked up a couple of books I was really excited about. But then I open one and my brain immediately decides it's time to scroll instead. This is my 3rd cup of coffee today, and I'm not even sure if it's helping anymore. But at this point, it's more about the ritual than the caffeine, I think. There's a new place that opened up downtown, and I keep meaning to check it out. I've heard mixed reviews, but honestly, I'd just go for the fries if they're halfway decent. I went to Target for like one thing, literally just paper towels, and somehow walked out with a candle, a hoodie, and snacks I definitely didn't need, but here we are. I'm trying to start the day without immediately reaching for my phone, which sounds simple, but wow, it's surprisingly hard not to fall into the scroll hole right out of bed. Every spring, I get this sudden burst of motivation to get back into running, and then about 2 jogs in, I remember why I stopped last time. I've been hearing so much about meditation lately that I downloaded an app to try it, but I ended up just staring at the wall, wondering if I was doing it wrong the whole time. Last night, I swore I'd be responsible and get to bed early, but next thing I knew, it was 1 a.m., and I was watching someone make a miniature house out of popsicle sticks. Every Sunday I tell myself I'm going to meal prep for the week, and every Sunday I end up making one batch of something and then pretending that counts. I'm trying to plan a short trip sometime soon, just to get out of town for a bit, but between comparing flights and trying to coordinate dates, it's turning into a whole thing. It's funny how doing absolutely nothing all weekend can be both super relaxing and also somehow leave you feeling guilty for not doing more. Like, why is that? I know it's still summer, but I've already started looking at fall clothes and thinking about soup recipes, which probably says a lot about my personality. I went for a walk yesterday just to clear my head, and it was such a small thing, but honestly, it made a way bigger difference than I expected. I keep trying to become one of those people who works out early in the morning, but every time I try, I realize I'm just not built for activity before 9 a.m. I saw this video that instantly reminded me of you. It was so ridiculous in the best way, and I meant to send it, but I got distracted and forgot, so remind me later. I've started putting ridiculously simple things on my to-do list, like drink water or open laptop, just so I can cross something off and feel like I accomplished something. And that's the audition. We're going to do some editing now and turn it in. Fingers crossed.